Our dear students, you are mostly welcome. May you have a fruitful visit to Parliament of Ghana. Honourable members, leadership, we move to item numbered 9, statement. Yes, Honourable Samuel Abu-Jinapo, on the statement.
Mr. Speaker, I come under Order 93.1, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, I will read. By the indulgence of the House and leave of the Speaker, a member may explain a matter of personal nature or make a statement on a matter of urgent public importance at the time appointed for statements under Order 67. Mr. Speaker, I believe that the matter I'm about to raise is one of public importance, urgent public importance. And so with your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, I may want to refer the House to Order 195, Mr. Speaker. And Order 195, Mr. Speaker, Order 195, with your permission, I read. 1951 states, the statement of the estimate of revenue and expenditure of the government in respect of each financial year referred to in these orders as the, quote, budget statement and economic policy of government, end quote. Mr. Speaker, with emphasis. And I repeat, quote, budget statement and economic policy of the government, end quote. Mr. Speaker, that statement is defined by Order 1951. It names it, defines it as a budget statement and economic policy of the government. Mr. Speaker, I then will respectfully refer you to Order 201. Mr. Speaker, Order 201. Order 201 is titled Debate of the Budget. Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence again, I will quote. It states, on a day to be determined by the Business Committee after the budget statement and economic policy of the government is presented, and at a time that the Business Committee may allot for the purpose, the House shall debate the budget statement and economic policy of government. So, Mr. Speaker, you will see that under Order 195, where the statement is classified as budget statement and economic policy of government, in Order 201.
But, Honourable Member, is that not the same issue raised by the Deputy Minority Whip, Honourable Habib? Honourable Member, come along to Standing Order 1235 and read. Order 1235.
If I may finish. So.
No, just read Order 1235. Standing Order 1235. Read it for the purposes of the House.
Just because it says, a member shall not raise any specific question upon which the House has come to a conclusion during the current session, except on a substantive motion for rescission, end quote. Just because I'm raising a different matter altogether.
So, honourable members,
just because I'm raising a different matter.
Honourable members, let us be honest to ourselves. Honourable Deputy Minority Whip has raised this particular matter based on Order 195, argued it. The Speaker has an opportunity of making ruling on it. So based on Standing Order 1235 that you've just read, you need to come by a substantive motion. What you are doing is not the proper procedure. You are therefore overruled. You are out of order. Honourable Habib, let's make progress.
Mr. Speaker, my name has been mentioned, and I just want to clarify.
Let's make progress.
When I raised Standing Order 1952, The impulse of it was to the effect of the form of the presentation of the budget. And that was it, and nothing more. Speaker gave his ruling, and I have the right, after the ruling, to do a motion, which I'm doing. I think it's completely different from where it's coming from.
Honourable Member, it boils down to whether it is a statement, it should be by a statement, or it should be by a motion. And that is what exactly Speaker has dealt with. Honourable Member, I am sorry. You are out of order. Resume your seat. Honourable Majority Leader.
Right, Honourable Speaker. Right, Honourable Speaker. This morning I was approached by my friends on the other side because we are at the stage when the House is going to consider the budget statement and economic policy of the government for the year ending 31st December 2025. And my friends opposite drew my attention to Order 1953. And Order 1953 says that whenever the budget statement and economic policy of the government for the year ending is presented by the minister responsible for finance on behalf of the president, the commentary, the use of the word there, the commentary on it shall stand adjourned for not less than 3 days. So see here, it is the commentary on it that should stand adjourned for not less than 3 days. Then, after 3 days, we come to Order 201. And Order 201 is captioned Debate of the Budget. Debate of the Budget. And it says that on a day to be determined by the Business Committee after the budget statement and economic policy of the government is presented, and at the time after the Business Committee may allot, at the time that the Business Committee may allot for the purpose, the House shall debate the budget. The House shall debate the budget statement and economic policy of the government. So the argument that was made is that there is some confusion reading Order 1953 and Order 201, because 1953 anticipates commentary, which was the ruling that the Speaker gave. But today, we are coming under Order 201, which anticipates debate. So it was raised and we discussed it. And in my opinion, what we are doing today is to debate under Order 201. But then Order 1953 instructs that after 3 days, what should happen is commentary. So, Mr. Speaker, I think that what we are going to do is under Order 201, which is the debate, because that's what the budget, the provision makes for. But then, if there is an issue as to whether it is commentary or debating that should take place here, then the Right Honourable Speaker may take a decision on the matter. Because what was raised the other day was whether the Speaker should come by motion or by statement. That was what was raised that day. And the Speaker ruled that what the orders and the Public Financial Management Act provides for is a statement to be presented. And since our rules make provision for statements to be made by minister, he is admitting it as a statement. So that was my understanding of the ruling of the Speaker on that date. And this issue about whether it should be debated or commented on was the basis of the argument of the minority on that day. That if if it is a statement, we cannot debate it. So it should be a motion so that we can debate the motion. But the Speaker ruled that it is provided for that it should come as a statement and that afterwards we will comment on it. But then today we notice also that Order 210 makes provision for debate. So, Mr. Speaker, I think that this is a matter that, in my opinion, I think the drafters of our standing orders, probably there was an oversight, and so let's just allow the process to continue unless you want to make a ruling on the matter. But I think that what will happen today is under Order 201, which is to debate the budget.
Honorable members, as you rightly, very well. Let me hear one.
Speaker, you see, sometimes we are impatient when matters come up in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, first of all, let me respectfully disagree with you on the point you made that the respected colleague Abu Jinapo was out of order and to resume his seat. I mean, Mr. Speaker, flowing from what the leader of the House just said, I want to add my voice to what he just said by saying that our colleague was not in any way out of order. In fact, he wasn't rooting his submission on Order 1952. He was not coming under Order 1952. It was Order 1952 which Mr. Speaker ruled upon. And in fact, to enrich the jurisprudence of this House, I am aware that Honorable Habib Idrisu has filed a substantive motion under Order 127 to challenge the ruling of Mr. Speaker on this matter. And I don't know when the motion will be taken. But it was raised to cure this very important matter. Mr. Speaker, when we are interpreting our rules, we interpret by looking at procedure and prudence. Procedure and prudence. We look at them conjointly to enable us avoid absurdity in any conclusion we may arrive at. I am particularly happy that the respected leader of this House is getting closer to the earlier position of the minority on this matter. Because, Mr. Speaker, on the said date, the gravamen of that contention really was this House is empowered to determine the form. And we did so mindful of Order 201. We did so mindful of Order 201. But here we were, because we are a mighty few and there's a super majority, we know what happened. I wouldn't want to repeat. Today, we are getting to the cul-de-sac. That cul-de-sac was created as a result of impatience. And he, the member, a respected lawyer who has been in government before, who knows the procedure, is this day drawing our attention to this important matter, that as we find ourselves, are we going to make commentary or debate on this matter? Mr. Speaker, this House is stopped from debating, because, Mr. Speaker, even on that day, directed me not to debate, but I should make comment. Mr. Speaker, let us always be thinking about tomorrow. Whenever we set precedents that will tie our hands, we should remember tomorrow. Mr. Speaker, please, I would plead with you, because the respected majority leader has now put the application in proper perspective, that this application is not about 1952, and at least it is clear with us. I would pray that with your special leave, the applicant be allowed to mount his application, conclude his submissions, so that we can, as a house, make a determination on this matter. No, Honorable Kwame Agboja, I am not, the application was not rooted on 1952. As for that ruling by Speaker, nobody is attacking it. There is a formal motion to deal with it. But he is coming under 201, and he's laid the foundation through order 91. Is it 93 or 91? 93. So he laid that foundation to take oxygen from 93 to proceed. So, Mr. Speaker, now that there is clarity, especially from the majority leader, and I supporting that view, may you allow him to please make the application, unless there's something else.
Majority leader.